I'll tell you what happens. We play Call of Duty 4, which is one of the best games ever. And Bobby Kelly here General Bobby Kelly came up with the clan name. They call them clans, by the way.
That doesn't help.
No offense. But it's like a team. And ours is GAAY. So it's, Team Gay with two gays. And so in front of your name, in little brackets, it says GAAY. And that way you know that we're all on one team. Right. So the second we get in a room with another team, they just instantly start, and it's just nothing but homophobic.
Yeah, so but because you're the guys, you guys are owning it. Like you're going out and calling yourselves
We're calling ourselves the gay.
And they're acting like you didn't notice that it's spelled
it's spelled gay.
It doesn't help that we're like, hey guys.
Yeah, we kind of we greet them when they come into the rooms that way.
Must make them so mad,
and they get very angry. And people don't want to play us. And if there are because there are teams then of specifically Jewish guys. There's the Jews. Their name of the team is Jews.
Right.
And they'll play, and there's certain black teams that'll play.
Right.
And
so it turns into all of that.
It just turns into gay bashing and racial bashing back and forth.
And so Dr. Phil wants to punish the
I don't
game,
know. Well, let's find,
and he's right. Dr. Phil is right.
Let's find out.
And the greatest part about it is the fact that you're saying these things, which is fine, but you're playing a game that is probably the most violent game I've ever played in my life. It's fantastically violent. I love it. And it shouldn't be any other way, but you are blowing people up.
Yeah, but don't call him a faggot.
Yeah, don't say that. Perish the thought.
Really?
Yeah, they probably would have a problem with that.
I shouldn't be on this show.
The thing that stinks about the game is so politically correct that we're actually still fighting Russians.
Right? The only acceptable enemy.
It just went to Russians, too. We actually were still fighting Germans up until last year.
Oh, my
God. Now, we're actually fighting Russians.
Germans are always the bad guys.
With laser scopes, which we didn't even fight them with laser
scopes.
Even
though we fought Korea between those two, you can't do Koreans.
And you can't do the people...
But wait a minute, what about...
Because Germans and Russians are the only white enemies we've had in the last 100 years.
No, there are
Arabs in there.
I played a few games. Arabs are the hardest board. Arabs and Asians are the hardest boards on video games now.
Yeah,
Russians are very easy to beat now.
That's because they have Chinese stars.
Yeah.
And nunchucks.
When are people going to learn, though, that it's not about Xbox. Nothing's going to, you can't change racism through. Nothing's going to change until,
two tin cans and a string. It's strung between a black guy and a white guy.
None's going to help.
You're just going to get trapped.
Black people got to stop stealing, and gay people have to stop hurting God, and Jews have to stop manipulating the media. And then you got to get to the root of the problem.
As soon as anybody but black people admit that there's racism, something.
No, it's going to stop when we're all the same color.
It's like we think racism is the boogeyman or the Loch Ness monster. Nobody white ever says it, unless it's a joking manner.
Exactly. No, I remember when Venus and Serena Williams complained that they get racist attitudes thrown at them on tour.
Right.
Like people yell stuff at them during matches and stuff. And so they asked Martina Hingis, the Swiss player. That's as white as it gets. Is Swiss,
of course.
And she said, "I'm on the same tour, and I don't see the racism." Yeah, they don't really. They reserve it for the Williams sisters.
She's too busy doing drugs.
Those Williams sisters. Just because they call you Niglet doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's see what Dr. Phil has to say on this subject. So he did a whole show on this yesterday with the Xbox.
I love playing video games as much as I like eating food. I've been a loyal customer of Xbox Live and Xbox 360. Now it's gotten worse with the racial slurs, the name calling, and the bullying online. I've been calling you monkey, or your hands greasy from eating all that chicken. I'm going to put a lynch on your door, or is that your kids in the background? So I had to stop my children from playing the online games. My 10-year-old daughter, my 13-year-old son, and even my 5-year-old son. And he asked me, "Daddy, why I can't play online with you? I want to play that." I go, "No," but he goes, "Why?" They're going to call me names, and I think that's sad for a 5-year-old to even know that.
Oh boy, here we go.
Why you have your kids playing video games? You crappy parent.
Have they
Me and Anthony looking at each other like, whoops.
Have they played against Team Gay?
Sorry,
I didn't mean it.
I think they're talking about you guys.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, that was mine.
Oh boy.
But that greasy chicken there, I didn't know he was black. I thought he was just cooking chicken.
I just thought he played poorly.
Yeah, the controller's slipping out of your hand, obviously.
No.
Oh my God.
It was Erd Lee. I was calling him cheap.
Wow. Well, you know what? The internet, that type of thing is just basically a CB radio.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you talking to a bunch of guys. You don't know where they are, and
you can't see them either, so you don't know what color they are or religion or anything like that.
You can't tell by a voice.
Sometimes you can.
When their clan name is
the last
DMX.
bastion of racism. Boy, y'all are trying to find any way to do it.
I know.
You can't do it out in the open no more.
It's the two. Every time there's a new technology, porn and racism is the biggest thing to come out of it.
Thank God.
White people just trying to find different ways to be racist. It's just bothering.
And you take this away from
Think
us,
all the
we'll figure out
technology
another
we
one.
have to invent to be more racist.
We're not that good at anything else. We're amazing at that.
What do you mean we're?
I don't understand why you keep grouping yourself in, Spick. You're a red-headed plumber. You're a farmer.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
Don't
That's
pick
how
my
great.
spinach. Stop with the weed. You're an albino Mexican.
But that's how powerful. That's how powerful whiteness is, that it transcends Mexicanness.
It does purify everything.
It does.
Just good.
You can be born in Africa of African black parents and be named Mumbamba. If you're white, come on, but join the health club. Join the club.
Oh, man.
Get to the front of the bus, my friend. I don't care where you're from.
Black president, no way in hell.
No.
You know how many
it won't
arguments I've had
happen.
with my girlfriend over racist remarks I make? She can't
Really?
believe I make them. She's like, would you say that in front of Patrice?
Well, yeah,
Yes.
in front of me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not most.
By the way,
Gavin?
No.
No.
She must hate me then.
By the way, what
She must
Patrice
hate me.
called Louis got dumped. You just can't.
What? Did it really?
Yeah, it got dumped.
But I was calling Louis that, and he said okay.
It's just ridiculous.
That's a bad one.
On
That's a
behalf
bad
of all
one.
Mexicans, I accept the phrase and
Yeah, whatever. Let's play
no
more
problem.
Dr. Phil audio here.
Only if you put N-SPAN.
I do
behind
though
it.
feel for anybody.
Oh
on
my
that-
God! You should be hit with a brick, but that was funny.
At least now everyone knows what the hell we were talking about.
All right, listen, here we go. Gamer's wife
Oh,
tells
my
Dr.
God.
Phil why she is concerned about this racist stuff going on online.
So you're worried that he's going to maybe draw these people into the real world?
I just, Dr. Phil, I just feel like in the internet, in this situation, anything is possible. I don't know who these people are. They're claiming to be the KKK, and I have a real big problem with that. They're calling my children monkeys, that they're going to hang them, they're going to kill them, they're going to kill me. It's crazy, and it's out of control, and nobody is trying to do anything about this.
But it's
my
not
husband has contacted Microsoft for many years, and I don't understand why the FBI is not all over this.
FBI. Maybe they should look for, people that want to fly planes into buildings. Leave the FBI alone. They shouldn't be after Xbox. You're talking about the same thing that you get on the computer. Internet cowards, they're called. They just get on there, bash people. They're nameless and faceless and have no courage to confront anybody. And that's all you're getting. I understand how offensive it is to this woman and her kids and her husband and everything. That's completely understandable. But as far as it actually being a threat, it's not.
I think it is. But they shouldn't have their kids playing the game. I mean, they're exposing their kids to a lot of bad things.
So you think the game shouldn't be?
No, it's got nothing to do with the game.
Mm-hmm.
Make no mistake. It's awful and disgusting that people go on Xbox and call
And play other races. And should stick with our own.
Really try to.
and call and that they call and they go there. They're awful people. But this woman shouldn't have her kid playing it, and it's got nothing to do with Xbox. Again, Xbox is just the street that they met on. It's not. It's absurd. It's misused energy to fight in that direction. Like, we got to go after Xbox. It's got nothing to do with Xbox.
There's so many options on Xbox. You can complain about somebody. You can actually send something directly to Microsoft about a particular person.
You can block so you can't hear him anymore.
You can mute anybody you want, and you can run your own room and kick anybody you want out of the room. So and there's certain times kids shouldn't play. When we're on,
no kids should play.
They shouldn't be around.
They shouldn't be
you
on.
Have children, and you're letting them play. If you have children and you're letting your kids play Xbox, you should have your children taken away.
Xbox online.
Your kids should be taken away from
racism on Wii bowling. Anything like that on the Wiimote? No. When you use the Wiimote to play Wii bowling with those wobble-headed bobble doll characters, or Wii baseball?
No. Can you make your own bowling ball to look like somebody's face?
Oh, God.
All right, listen. Dr. Phil makes the brilliant observation that technology is good and it's bad.
Wow, Dr. Phil.
Technology, there's good and bad. I mean, you enjoy playing this game, right? You couldn't do that before the technology existed, but it comes with a downside.
I'm spending thousands of dollars to Microsoft. So I think, and it's coming inside of my house.
Yeah, and so you think they owe you some protection?
What? All right, you're crazy.
Thousands of dollars.
You're crazy.
I don't play online. I love artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
I love playing the game. I don't like getting online. With
online
people.
is great.
MySpace people.
Real
always,
people.
Hey, what's your gamer tag? I don't want to play with you.
No, it's great playing real people.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Because you know you're frustrated. When you shoot someone in the face, you know if they're sitting in their house just going, they're so frustrated. Because that's usually me.
You're playing against somebody else's like psychology. Like if the computer runs around the thing like 8 times, I may run around, stop, and come back and shoot you in the face.
Call of Duty 4, just playing it on hard is not hard enough.
You're just pissing away
like
your brain on that stuff.
Yeah,
it's just the worst thing for a human being.
I love it.
I think, look, for you, how old are you now?
In my 40s.
You're just coasting to your death. Nobody, it's fine.
It's true.
There's nothing being wasted. You've got your carear, you make money. You go ahead.
You've learned everything you want to learn.
Yeah. But for Bob Kelly, you look 2 bad months and you're homeless. So you're putting your life in danger.
Wow, he just went right out of pockets.
He actually gave you an extra month.
Somebody with Spanish doubloons in their pocket just told you you're broke.
All right, listen. We got 2 more clips we want to squeeze in here. Gamer afraid that the people threatening him will find out who he is by Googling him. But he's not worried that he's on national TV talking about this. So let's listen to this clip.
And your fear is they've said, I'm going to Google you. You got a tag that you use when you're playing.
Yeah.
That somehow they can trace that back through, get to your account, find out where you live, and get to you. Yeah. And that's a possible thing. I mean, that's a real possibility.
Yes, it is, Dr. Phil.
My fear is my kids, targeting my kids, and who knows? I don't know. I mean, if people write, I think my rights are violated, especially if you're writing KKK and you're actually taking the time to do all this stuff and
3 letters
out stuff and it's just horrible.
It doesn't take much time. It's one key.
I should be able to.
There it is.
Don't forget caps lock.
I should be able to swim in the Pacific Ocean without sharks attacking me.
Mm-hmm.
I need someone to protect me against these sharks when I get in that water. Why? How about not getting in the water, my friend?
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I should have it's my God-given right.
No,
it isn't.
To get on the internet and play. Shut up.
Game's rated M also, so the kids shouldn't be playing it. No, well, it said rated M.
Let me say this. Let me say this to black people, please. Intellectual black people, stop messing around with dumb white people. That's what I'm really getting tired of.
Yeah.
It's always a retarded white guy, and then black people getting ready to go, well, and then he gets on it, and it's a travesty.
Yeah.
It's like it's these Yahoo white boys that's calling you a monkey, and you're bothered by that?
Yeah.
Let's go to Kevin in Connecticut. Kevin.
It sounds like you guys need the Malcolm Xbox.
Let's go to Travis from the Bronx. Travis.
Yeah, I play plenty of Call of Duty all the time. I'm black, and all this racism is just nothing. This guy who's complaining about he's a damn wimp. He's a grown man.
Yep.
Come on now. I mean, if people are going to talk trash to you, it's all in good fun. They don't really mean to hurt your feelings. If they do, then
you know what they're, yo, dude, you know what they're doing all here? Making a monkey face, all of them.
Oh, shut up.
They're all putting their tongue up into their top lip, and they're going,
Jimmy's up on the counter.
Except
Jimmy's swinging from a chandelier and throwing bananas at people.
We were actually trying to make the face. All right.
I thought it, didn't say it. Glad I didn't.
I use the American History Xbox. That's the one I like to use.
Let's go to Mike
Excuse me.
in Dallas. Or is this Max? Mike?
Yes, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
I'm a truck driver, and they do the same thing on the CB. They do all the talking noise. We call them CB Rambos. You know, you can't see who they are, but that's all they do is talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did that. I did that coming back from Monterey. My friend had a CB. He goes, watch this. And he goes, is there anywhere a black guy can get breakfast around here? And just
no.
I mean, nonstop for an hour and a half. The best jokes, some of the best jokes I've ever heard. I mean, really good jokes.
No, the
like knock jokes and everything.
I love the fact that he knew. He goes, watch this.
Done it a few times.
The thing is, if you go out to like real America, where real people are, all humor is racist.
Yeah.
Every single, that's all people talk about. It's that bad.
Right.
Like we have a house upstate in Columbia County, which is a very rural part of New York, and my neighbor, who's a farmer, invited me to watch the Tyson Lennox Lewis fight in his barn. He stole satellite.
Wow.
And so all of my neighbors were all these really nice people. We all went and watched it. And a couple of minutes into the fight, some guy's like, look at them monkeys up there. And they just start. God. And I'm sitting there like, I just feel horrible.
And in front of you, you're like the new guy there?
Yeah, I'm like the New Yorker.
Yeah.
And they're, but they're all, I realize that's all, they sharpen their humor on racism. It's the only thing they have to make fun of.
Wow.
Like, that's all they do.
All right, we got the final clip here from Dr. Phil.
And it's a site on there, a game called Uno. Everybody knows what Uno is. It's actually a live feed. It's 4 people. Actually, it's 4 people have a camera, and we can see each other as we play the game Uno. Now you have people on there taking off their clothes and perverted things, running around naked.
Nice.
And it's all about the money now. It's so easy to get online now. You can go to your local 7-Eleven, your liquor store, and buy this a month on
the liquor store, the gun store, the KFC. What the? Come on, dude.
Put out a local check.
Everybody always says library.
Yeah.
Everybody always
there's a library. I know.
Buy one up on the corner.
The coffee shop or the library.
Kennedy Fried Chicken.
This guy's no Reverend Al. He's really trying to get something going.
This guy's burying himself.
I get my hats.
He stayed on that Uno game long enough to notice that they're getting naked.
They're getting naked.
He should have turned his computer off immediately.
I'm getting Uno.
Here's the second half of the clip.
You can go to your local 7-Eleven, your liquor store, and buy this a year subscription for $49. You can buy one for $7.
This is an ad.
Come home, actually type in the code, and you're online. So who's to say my son,
exactly
my daughter, gets online, plays Uno, and it's a pervert online, luring her to go do something. So who's at fault?
Did he say
you as the parent,
or
stupid?
It's Microsoft if something happens to my kid?
Oh my God! Shut up.
Blame Microsoft.
Yeah, go ahead.
God.
How about this? People to get online and stuff like that, you got to use your real name and identity. How about that?
No.
Why not?
That ain't gonna happen.
Because you'd be arrested, I'd be in jail.
No, but I'm saying, like, where else? There are other places.
You know what
but where else can you interact without any real facial recognition? The internet's a weird place. Like any other time.
It's not just as Patrice deftly put it, retarded white folk. It's also supposedly smart. Like with the writer's strike, there's like this online sort of forum of people talking about it, and they're all like writers and like, you know, millionaires.
Yeah.
Arguing about it. And like, I went on once and questioned something the Writers Guild was doing.
Boy.
And they're just like, you piece of like, I mean, I never gotten sworn at so much in my life.
Yeah.
And just say, you should have your this and that torn open and just, and these are like guys with jobs in mansions.
All of a sudden they come out
with anonymous names.
Yeah.
You know, it just says writer 02 and
That's
they
what it
just
is.
like, you're a piece of
There's zero accountability.
That's all it is.
Online,
It's
and
all it
everyone
is.
knows that, so you could say whatever you want,
Yeah.
and there's no responsibility.
I was in a chat room one time and someone said something I didn't like, and I'm like, oh, jump in a lake.
Hey,
watch out.
easy.
Hey, Jimmy, bring us home. Get everyone's plugs out here, will you?
All right. Well, this week I'm in Pennsylvania. Next week I'm at the Borgata. It's sold out. It's been a great week. Thanks a lot.
No, everybody else, Jim.
Oh, sorry. Patrice is going to be tonight and tomorrow at Governor's in Levittown, Long Island. 4 shows, 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow. Bobby Kelly will be at Caroline's tonight, 10:30, tomorrow, 10:30, Sunday, 8 o'clock. It's 212-757-4100. And Stupid's Comedy Central special comes out January 18th. And Patrice's Def Jam is this Sunday, am I correct? His Def Jam will be on this Sunday night.
On HBO.
On HBO, of course. And young Louis C.K., I don't remember your plugs.
February 14th in Buffalo, 15th in Cleveland, 16th Detroit.
Okay.
Miami on Wednesday. Nobody cares.
Okay. And Gavin will be...
What was the word?
Strapping.
No, what was the word Bobby used? Blasting.
Blasting.
Gavin will be blasting his way all over Manhattan for the next couple of months.
Wrecking sofas all over.
Right.